Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning!
I want to welcome you all. I'm grateful that you're all here, and I want to center us on the reality. We're here because we know the devastation of war. And the brilliant gift of the organizing committee this year is to say to us, let's focus our attention today on envisioning the alternatives. This community, this small group of committed people who are undaunted by rain and willing and able to come out and express an alternative vision. This is where it starts. And you need to know that this small community is represented by other small communities in every community, not only in this country, but certainly in the world. So let us stand strong and proud.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourselves, because the past is just a goodbye. Teach your children well, the father's hell, come on guys, then slowly go by, and bathe them on your dreams, the one they fix, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why, if they told you you would cry, just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
I've only been collaborating with Jamie Silvestri and the Art Van program for a short time, but I've already seen the tremendous impact that that organization has on the community. They are clearly fulfilling their mission every day, which is to bring the arts to inspire, deepen relationships, offer new experiences, and open minds for new potential.
Hello, I'm very grateful and honored for such an amazing award. And I'm very grateful to all of you and my wonderful staff and youth that I serve. And we're just about giving permission to what's already there to come out for self-expression, imagination, and make change. So I appreciate the award, and I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. Just keep it rolling. So thank you very much.
We live in a very blessed community. Let the fair begin.
Raffle for raising money for an annual scholarship that we give to a high school student going off to college. Volunteers, well, it's an all-volunteer effort except for Amanda, who's the organizer this year, and she's an events planner, and with the volunteers doing a lot of labor, and with our sponsors, you're standing right by the sign that says with special thanks to our sponsors, it's quite a significant number of people in the community who are involved.
This is really the first year that we have a theme as such. Usually we've just had people to gather to celebrate peace or to learn more about peace and how to be peaceful and how to make peace. In this case, we're addressing a number of questions, and these are the questions. Children ask the world of us, how shall we feed them? How shall we keep them safe from war and violence? How shall we protect the earth for them? How shall we keep them healthy? How shall we teach them? How shall we ensure a compassionate society? And indeed, this is, of course, a tall order, but they're all in different ways, all the different circles addressing this question.
PeaceFair 2013, this is so amazing. The energy is so high. Everybody's being very creative. Lots and lots of people are here with young people and kids. Lots of activities. It's really feels very exciting. Feels like people are interested and catching on and glad to have their awareness raised and having fun doing it.
So True Price asks questions about our everyday items, and here are the questions we ask. What are the effects, both positive and negative, of this everyday item on ourselves as consumers, on other people, on other species, and on the environment? That's question one, even though it has a lot of subcategories. The next question is, what are the systems in place that perpetuate this particular item? And the third question is, what would be an alternative that does more good and less harm? And what would we need to do, if no alternatives exist, what will we need to do to change systems to make alternatives ubiquitous?
Betty Burks has been she lives down in Cambridge and also in Maine. You know, has worked as a UN peacekeeper and an educator and a teacher and a host of other things. And I met her several years ago up in Blue Hill at the WERU fair there. And I wanted to read the quote that I put on her painting and just talk a little bit about it in terms of how we educate our kids. She says, "How do we redefine ourselves to be motivated to connect and share rather than shop and consume, replenish rather than extract? How does this transformation happen? At the heart of this transformation is not technology, but relationships. Tens of millions of people working toward restoration and social justice."
Yes. My name is Richard Clement, and I am president of the local chapter of Veterans for Peace. We have 2 chapters here in Maine. Veterans for Peace is a national organization with chapters in all 50 states, multiple chapters, with maybe 5,000 or 6,000 members. And I believe we also have a chapter in the UK and also in South Korea. So we're kind of going international. And Veterans for Peace was founded here in Maine in 1985 by a group of concerned veterans that decided peace was the way and military solutions were not the solution to a better world.
My name is Hirsch Sternlieb. I live in Brunswick. And my wife and I are here to gather signatures on a petition that is going to Senators Collins and Angus King. And the petition is to fight against the Trans-Pacific Partnership. This is the most egregious affront to our freedom, our economic freedom, and also our personal freedoms. The government is doing this all in secrecy. They want to have it with fast track. They want it so that the Congress will only say yes or no and can't change it, anything that's in it. That's crazy. What have we got representatives for if they're nothing going to be a rubber stamp for Citicorp or General Dynamics or these characters? We want congressmen and a government that's on our side, that takes care of us, that sees that we have jobs, that we have a good future. A classic example of what's happened with these trade agreements is NAFTA. NAFTA's a disaster for the American people. We lost 2 million jobs already to NAFTA. This is crazy.
This is my home. This is my only home. This is the only sacred ground I have ever known. And should I stray in the dark night alone, rock me, goddess, in the gentle arms of Eden.
Victor and I are trying to save our democracy because we got a real problem here because corporate money is flowing in millions of dollars. And our senators and our representatives are so busy having to raise money so that they can get elected, that they're not having any time to listen to us and solve our needs. They're too busy fighting each other to get this corporate money, to require corporations to disclose who they're funding. And of course, our main representatives on the state level have asked Congress to create an amendment so that we can overturn the Citizens United decision. And again, our representatives and Senator King have supported a couple of amendments to our federal Constitution so that we can start controlling the money that corporations and unions are pouring into our elections. Until we can do that, we're not going to be able to get our government functioning and working to meet our needs again.
And I'm here today because in honor and memoriam of the recognition every year of the anniversary of the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.